Hi, I'm Justin Rose and I'm going to give you a couple of the simple tips that I use out on tour to help me putt a little bit better. First of all is green reading. I think it's very important to figure out where you are on the slope so you know if you've got a right to left or a straight putt or a left to right putt. And believe it or not only do I trust my eyes, but I also trust my feet. And by walking the green, I get a sense of where I am on the slope. So as you can see here with the yellow line, that's my straight putt. And that's what I'm always trying to figure out, where the straight putt is. And from where the straight putt is, I know if I'm on the left to right side or the right to left side of that point. So the way I do that is I walk on a sort of a semicircle curve. And as I'm feeling like I'm walking downhill, downhill, downhill. I'm beginning to get to a point where I'm flattening out. That's telling me I'm getting to the area of straight. And now I feel like I'm walking uphill. The best way to do it is to walk with some momentum, so you really feel how your body sort of changes as you go downhill to uphill. So that tells me that anything on this side of the we call it the inflection point, but anything on this side is going to be a right to left putt, and anything on this side is going to be a left to right putt. And at this point, if I stood here, I'd feel like my feet are pretty level, pretty even, so I know that I'm somewhere close to straight. So as you can see, if I hit this putt quickly, this ball should definitely go left. Greens are pretty slow. And this putt should absolutely go left to right. So that tells me that right here is going to be pretty close to straight. So the reason I have this yellow stick down, not only am I using it to pick where the straight putt is, this is a drill I use out on tour, and this is one that helps me set up to the ball properly each time. It's very important that you know and you can align yourself out there on the golf course. And posture is a really, really key way of lining up to the ball. Not only are you using the line on your putter, but you're actually using your eyes. So if I get into this putt here, if I stand too far away from it, this line feels like it's going towards the left edge. And if I get too close to it and too underneath it, I feel like now this line is pointing towards the right edge. So there's an area that I need to put my head in, and also the way I rotate my eyes and my head, that if I get comfortable to the point where that stick looks in the center of the cup, I know that that's the perfect posture for me to go out and make putts. And once I'm settled into the putt, I go ahead and I get my caddy just to knock the stick out of the way. I'll go ahead and make the putt. Now that one obviously just crept a little bit to the right, which I'll quickly mention. Maybe what I didn't factor in here is how much grain there is on this green right now. If I pull my putter this way, you can see the grass wants to stand up, and if I pull my putter this way, how much less that grass stands up. And you can see the way here that the cup is a little bit more beaten up on the right side. That tells me that the grass is growing in that direction. So that's another thing that you have to factor in when reading greens, and it's probably something I overlooked, which is why that ball went in the right side of the cup. So many things to think about, but at the end of the day, putting, you want to try and keep it as natural as possible and as instinctive as possible out there.